9:47. AccuWeather says a partly sunny day today. We're on the way to 84 degrees. We're at 74 in downtown Indiana right now. A week from today, you have an opportunity to learn about an organization that has been around. Oh boy, Tony, how long has Civil Air Patrol been around?
We've been around in Indiana now for close to 50 years.
Close to 50.
Yes.
Wow. They're going to have an open house. Tony Tartalone is with us this morning. He's the Cadet Programs Advisor, Civil Air Patrol. He's held just about every job there is with the Civil Air Patrol. And with him today, Tony, you brought brother and sister, right?
Brother and sister, right? Yeah. I
Yeah.
have Cadet Captain Bridger Blankenbicker and his sister, Cadet Lieutenant Grace Blankenbicker.
Ah, wonderful. And you're both students at United?
Yes, sir.
Good to have you both with us here today. So the open house is next week. Let's before we get to the open house, let's just learn about you, brother and sister, as members of the Civil Air Patrol. How did you get involved?
So I was looking for an opportunity to just do something, and then I saw Civil Air Patrol. It just looked like an interesting opportunity for me to be able to learn new things, learn about aviation, because that's kind of one of the things I was looking at doing.
Where did you learn about it?
So I actually learned about it from a friend who was in a different squadron.
Oh yeah, yeah. And you're certainly glad you did.
I'm certainly glad I did.
Yeah. Grace, what about you?
Bridger actually joined before me, about a whole year before me, and he always talked about how fun it was and how good of an opportunity it was. So I started going to a couple meetings, and I fell in love with it in my own little thing. I don't really like aviation, but I loved the drill aspect of it and the leadership.
Oh yeah. Wow, that's interesting. So you're not an aviation person,
Nope.
but you like the organization itself, and there's a lot of things you can do in Civil Air Patrol you never have to get in the air.
Yes, sir.
Tony, when we talk about Civil Air Patrol and the cadet program itself, it's a really rich history, isn't it?
Yes. It goes back to just right after Pearl Harbor. The Civil Air Patrol started then. It was basically a bunch of guys who owned airplanes who decided that with the war effort going on and all our aviators overseas, that we needed to patrol our coast against the Germans. And so they started basically a flying club, and they would patrol the coast looking for German U-boats.
Mm-hmm.
And history shows that actually the Civil Air Patrol was awarded 2 kills of sinking German U-boats off the coast of the U.S.
Wow, it's pretty amazing. Of course, there are no German U-boats in Yellow Creek State Park or any of the other bodies of water right around here. So how does Indiana County Civil Air Patrol function?
One of our main things is emergency services, which we help the community any way we can, like during floods, even with the COVID pandemic. We've been to hand out food at food distributions.
Mm-hmm.
Civil Air Patrol at airplane help transport vaccine from place to places where needed. Our other goal is search and rescue, where we go out and we'll look for lost people. Mainly around here, we do a lot of looking for lost hunters and elderly people.
Uh-huh.
But we do that. We look for plane crashes. Anything we can do to help the community.
Mm-hmm.
We do color guard for different organizations who ask us to perform the color guards. And one of our big things is teaching our young folks how to become good leaders.
Yeah. All right, Bridger, let's learn about what you have learned as a member of Civil Air Patrol here in Indiana County.
So Civil Air Patrol has taught me a lot about just leadership. It's given me a lot of confidence in just being confident in myself.
Uh-huh. Let's get both of you a little closer to that microphone. Get out your big voice, like you're yelling at Grace, and Grace, like you're yelling at Bridger. What are some of the things that you've done as a member?
So we've gone to the Naval Academy. That was one really cool trip we did.
Mm-hmm.
We went to the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base and toured the Air Force Museum.
That's a pretty amazing place, isn't it?
Yeah, it was really cool.
Is that the one in Dayton?
Yes.
Yeah, that's in Dayton, Ohio, where they have all the old Air Force Ones. It's just an amazing tour, and I've taken it, and the museum itself is fascinating, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So has it spurred you to maybe pursue a career?
There's a potential. I'm not quite sure yet, but it's possible.
Possible. What about you, Grace? What are some of the highlights of your time in Civil Air Patrol?
I don't know know if this is a lesson, but joining Civil Air Patrol has made me step out of my comfort zone way more than I ever imagined.
Uh-huh.
And not just in Civil Air Patrol, but I've done so many other things like summer camps and opportunities at school that I would have never done if I didn't do Civil Air Patrol.
Mm-hmm.
And it's provided a lot of opportunities for us too. Like Major Charlene said, we get to go out and do color guard for all the organizations in Indiana County that ask. And I got to go on a missing persons mission and help find a lost child. And we got to like go rappelling off a cliff and got to go into KC-135 in Pittsburgh. Like it's just a lot of cool opportunities that not normal teenagers get to do.
Exploring a lot of aspects of your personality that maybe you didn't even know were there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. You too, Bridger?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, some things that you just didn't know you were capable of, or maybe even that you had an interest in that they've helped you to discover.
Yeah.
Terrific. And I know, Tony, that this is something that is a real goal for Civil Air Patrol, the cadet program.
Yes, we like to take the cadets, try to mold them and get them out of their comfort zone, like she said, just so they can try and see what they can do, and it gives them confidence after they actually attempt it, whether they make it or not. They've tried. If they fail, we'll do it again. Eventually, they succeed.
Sure.
And they become great people and great leaders, and it's just a wonderful program for them.
Really sounds like it. Okay, so the open house next week, let's talk about that, because I assume the goal of the open house is to let other young folks like these know about Civil Air Patrol.
Yes, the open house is next Monday, August 30th, from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. We're located at the old red brick farmhouse right next to the terminal building here in Indiana at the airport. And basically what we're doing there is we would like anybody 12 to 18 years old to come out, see what we're all about, get to see what we do, ask questions, and that kind of stuff. We're also open to adults. Adults can come out. There's jobs for adults. Anybody who likes to work with children and mold them, guide them. If you got an aviation background, that's great. If you got a leadership background, that's great. Anything. There's jobs for everybody, from being a basically activities director to help us have parties and get these kids to different places and museums, or to do finance, admin stuff. So something for adults. For teachers out there, there's a special program for teachers in Civil Air Patrol. So come out and find out what that's all about. It actually makes teachers eligible to get STEM projects for free through Civil Air Patrol. But the goal is to get you out there and learn about what I call is the best kept secret in the world is Civil Air Patrol, and the opportunities it'll give young people today as far as learning about leadership, aviation, customs and courtesies. Summer programs that they can go attend is outrageous. I mean, anything from learning how to fly an airplane to STEM academies, robotic schools. They're all available during the summer as you work your way through the program. And it's just a great program altogether.
Are there geographic limits to who can be in this particular unit in Indiana?
No. We've got cadets from clean as far as Latrobe. Johnstown has a squadron, so we sort of keep them up there. But United School District, Penns Manor, Purchase Line, Indiana, Homer City, Blairsville, I mean, all over. If you're willing to come on down and check us out.
Yeah. Bridger, Grace, what are the plans? Bridger, what year are you in school?
So I'm going to be a junior this year.
Going to be a junior, and so you've got some time to explore your plans?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. And you're thinking of, as you said, maybe a military application or an aviation's application. Have you chosen a school yet?
I have not.
Looking around at them?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Grace?
I'm a freshman at Penn Highlands Community College this year.
Oh. So what are you studying?
Right now, I'm just getting like my basic classes out of the way, but I hope to maybe study environmental science. Not sure yet.
So you've got some exploring to do as well in terms of career choice. Wonderful. So you graduated from United last year?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And off you go on to, when you're talking air, when you say off you go, you always have to say into the wild blue yonder. I think it's a state law. But Congratulations to both of you on your continued work with Civil Air Patrol and on whatever your plans might take you, wherever they might take you. And we hope that anybody can come. You don't have to sign up ahead of time. You can just come next Monday, right?
Right. Just show up, come in, see what we're all about, ask all the questions. There'll be seniors, other cadets there, so anybody can ask anything. We'll show you what the program is all about, explain it. We always ask, anybody who's interested and wants to join to come to 3 or 4 meetings. Mm-hmm. That way they get an overall picture of the whole program, because we do different things each week. So one week may be very exciting, and next week, normal, maybe a little boring. But that gives them an overall view of what Civil Air Patrol is all about.
Yeah.
And then they can decide whether they'd like to join or not.
Wonderful. Hey, thanks all for coming.
Thank you, sir.